What are the requirements for the inner journey, for the spiritual work? Number one, sincerity. You cannot pretend. You have to be utterly honest with yourself. You cannot pretend. First is sincerity, second is dedication, applying yourself to it. There's a difference between practice and dedication. Third, be willing to learn and explore. Be open. Be willing to let go of your pet beliefs. Be willing to let go of your limiting self beliefs. Through sincerity and dedication, you gain self awareness. And through self awareness or awareness of self, two things take place. You become aware of your true self, the God self, the higher consciousness, your heart, and you also become aware of patterns. You also become aware of what comes in the way, as Phyllis would put it, you connecting with your true self. What are the blockages? What is coming in the way in me being fully myself? So when somebody is sincere, they will gain self-awareness. And self-awareness is like light. Lack of self-awareness is sitting in the darkness. And when you become self-aware, there's more light on it and you can see things more clearly. It's not that we don't want to go through challenges. And there's a lot of difficulties in learning and examination when you're going through school or college. Because we know when you go through that learning, when you go through the difficulty, you'll gain knowledge, you'll gain clarity. You will know. Self awareness is like self knowing. I know about myself. We're not afraid of going through difficulties. No, we're not afraid of that. Every single day we go through challenges. We are afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of when we don't see things clearly. Self awareness gives you clarity about yourself, including your blockages and your patterns. Okay, I'm sincere. I know about my patterns. I have self awareness. Now what? We can use the tools to release the blockages, to let go of the patterns, to let go of the limiting self belief. Surrender meditation, being myself meditation, maypole, cutting the ties that bind, light meditation. We can release our limitations. We can release our patterns. We can release our blockages with the outgoing breath when practicing those tools and connected to the high C, to my true self, and replacing those patterns with what is desirable or with what is truly missing, with what is a gap in my life that I'm trying to fulfill. If I'm going through a rejection pattern, I can release the rejection pattern with the outgoing breath and breathe in acceptance, for example. When there is self hate or dislike about myself, that can be released with the outgoing breath and breathe in the opposite of it, which is love, self love. I love me. Breathe it in. Sincerity, self awareness, using the tools in a dedicated manner to get rid of any blockages that come in the way of you being yourself or you connecting with your higher self. That's the way to life.